Once again, another one. Yeah. So the next, before we play the next track, the question I have for you is, who are some of the people you'd like to work with someday in music?
Ooh. Probably from that list of people that I mentioned earlier, especially
Hmm.
Chance the Rapper, Cardi B, and then it could be cool to work with Black Violin. So
Hmm.
they're the one who inspired a lot of this music. So being able to work with them would be cool. And then, mhm.
Awesome, awesome. So yeah, so the reason why I asked that question is because now we're about to play some of the remixes that you did. We're gonna play there's three tracks left to play. So two of them were remix challenges that I gave. So the funny thing is, so for those who don't know, for everybody watching, while there are a lot of talented producers out there, you would be surprised how many producers do not enjoy remixing other people's songs. Like I had no idea how many people didn't like doing that, but I've run into a lot over the years. I enjoy remixing more than I like making beats. So one of the challenges that we did was having her remix two of her favorite artists. So the two artists that you've heard her mention already is Cardi B and Chance the Rapper. So I found acapellas from both of them, shortened them, and gave her the edited versions, right? So we're still keeping it PG, all right? And this is what she came up with. So we're gonna start with the Cardi B track, and then we'll go from there.
Yes. Good. Hey, saying so if they want to.
There she go.
Hello, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive pieces, red bottoms, pieces, blood shoes. You can school, I can get them both. I don't want it to, then I'm quick, cutting off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I'm a dance now, I make money move. Say I'm about to dance, I make money move. If I see you now, that means I'm you. I'm a boss to a record. Show me bloody moon. Now she said, yes, I now speak. Boy, you know where I'm at. You know where I be. I'm the club. This is party out there. I get paid to see. I be in it like the best so much. I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a about who is fond of me. But to make that just a good work, working as hard as me. I don't bother with these. Don't let these bother me. They see pictures, they say go. Some food they try to be. Look, I'm at the tune of bed. I'm at the tune of the phone. I'm at the tune of your bed. My feel like the lead. You want to see me in the face. I'm like, okay. I let it feel what you want. You got me eating around. And if you rich, when it's a horse, I let the tune of the bed. In the street, know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my seat. Hope you know it ain't sick. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these be mad at me. Their baby father run a building load. I can get a book. I don't want it to. Then I get back. Couldn't go, so come to come to go. it. I don't gotta dance. I make money. If I see you now, that means I'm
Man, that one, listen. So first off, the I think while I love all the elements, right? Like because again, this beat you can hear your influence in it heavily, like with the classical feel and just the whole like it just has a lot of theatrics, right? Like the beat sounds really big, which is awesome because Cardi's a big artist. Like she's a larger than life artist. She has a really big personality. So the beat, like I feel like complemented what she did perfect. But you know what my favorite part of the beat is? It's when you take everything out and then you use the envelope to slowly bring it back in because you know that's something that we learned that you learned in one of the classes that we did. But like I didn't expect you to use it that way. So when you did it, it was just like the single tear moment. I was like, that was amazing.
Yeah,
But yeah, did you have a lot of fun working on that one?
that one was a lot of fun. This is probably my favorite beat out of all of them I've made. Just being able to
Mhm.
make a song that I really liked and then adding my own twist to it was really cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was awesome. It was awesome. So yeah, so we're gonna play Hip Hop Orchestra next, and then for the grand finale, we're gonna jump into Angels by Chance the Rapper with Saba, who's one of my favorite artists. Yeah, so let's do it. Yeah. So real quick, because I've seen a lot of people kind of come in and out while we've been doing this. So if you're just joining us now, even though we will be wrapping up soon, so this is Emani, who I have on here live with me. Emani is my student who I've been giving private beat making lessons like since June of this year. And the stuff that you're hearing is all stuff that she's produced. And I've just been, just coaching her and helping her with mixing and stuff like this. But these are her babies, her music, and it's awesome. And she's really dope. And so yeah, so I was happy that she was able to come on tonight to share this stuff because we do our lessons every Friday night, normally wrapping up around this time. And so yeah, so before we play this last beat, um, the last question I have for you is since you started the beat making classes with me, what are some of the most useful things you've learned?
I've learned so much. Thank you so much for all your guidance. And I think the big thing is just how much little detail goes into every song. You wouldn't think about the volume of each instrument and how much that matters, or adding reverb and all that sort of just little things that really make a beat good.
Hmm. Y'all hear that? So it's important to remember, like a lot of times people think it's about the Like the drums absolutely are important, the melody's important, all of these things are important, but knowing how to mix it and make, just make minor adjustments sometimes make a huge difference. And I think that's been some of the most impressive parts about working with you. Is like, you already have a great ear for what works well together. But it's been great to see, like, after I show you something like one time, a lot of times people, and that's okay, everyone learns at a different rate. But a lot of times I'm accustomed to people where I got to show them something multiple times. But I'll show you something once, maybe twice, and then you not only incorporate it, but then you find a way to kind of use it slightly different than how I showed you how to use it. The Cardi beat was a great example of that. And so, that's important. Like basically being able to take information, process it, and then share it in a way that is a bit different than how you initially took it in. And so, yeah, that's awesome. So now we're gonna play Angels remix by Chance the Rapper, featuring Saba. Saba's dope. Um, and yeah, this is probably one of my favorites that you did. And this was a struggle, like for us to initially get the vocals lined up perfect so you could do the remix. But yeah, but once you did it, you did a great job. So again, for those just joining, which y'all are watching right now, this is my student Emani. And Emani is playing some of her remixes and some of the beats that she's made during our private beat making classes. And here's the last one. All right, here we go.
I got my city doing front flips. When every father mayor rapper jump ship. I guess that's why they call me where I stay. Clean up the streets so my daughter can have somewhere to play. I'm the blueprint to a real man. Somebody talk they testing for a deal, man. I ain't going to hell or to kill, man. For my real fans. I got caught up with a real fans. But stop me when you show me though. Yeah, famous you don't know me though. But they're these days still play me though. Never you need the radio. When the news sound like a rodeo. But I hope I'm getting the good stuff. So they come around and me up. I just might share my next one with keys. Got the industry in this belief. They be asking for me. This what it sound like when God split an atom with me. I even had Steve giving out apples for friends. Struggle, ooh, that's what I'm the best. City so damn red, I feel like Alexander. Wear your head on like a hat, that's like the latest fashion. I got engines all around me, they keep me surrounded. What's you and what's there? All a second, you got the
Wait for it, y'all.
You can't touch me, no, I got angels. I got angels. I'm chilling number 67 grade. This from my day 1, 10 years, 7 days. A week, never died on the Kevin Gates. And if they rest in peace, they funny hop in heaven's gate. It's so many angels on the south side. Gotta skip the letter around on the south side. You gon' make me take the kid way downtown. You gon' make me turn my B into my ghost spot. I decided rose first. It just took so long, my tippy toes hurt. You can keep the nose ring. I don't have to soul search. I'm still at my old church. Only ever sold merch. Grandma say I'm kosher. Mama say I'm culture. GCI 1075. Angel blowing live. Going 92. Angel 2. Angel blowing 2. GCI 1075. Going live. Going 92. Angel blowing 2. City so damn red, I feel like Alexander. Wear your hands on like a hat, that's like the next fashion. I got angels all around me, they keep me surrounded. I got angels all around me, they keep me surrounded. I got angels talking around me, that's what I'm the bed. City so damn red, I feel like Alexander. Wear your hands on like a hat, that's like the next fashion. I got angels all around me, they keep me surrounded. All the second, who got the jail? You can't touch me, no, I got angels. I got angels. I got
Emani! Oh my goodness. I remember when you know it was a struggle getting the vocals lined up, and then we finally got it. And then by the time we got it, class was over. And then the next week, you had the elements in there, and you when I heard that choir, I was and the fact that you didn't even like it's such a great part of the beat, but you didn't even bring it in until he said angels. As soon as he said that part, and then you just that oh my God. That decision, I remember when the part came in, and I was just like, oh my goodness, this right here. Like, yeah, it's probably of all the stuff you did, like I love the Cardi B one, but in terms of you being able to take what's being said and then making a beat that takes elements like when people think of church, when they think of angels, like a choir, right? That sounds angelic, and being able to kind of use that as a cue to bring that part in. Oh my goodness. Like it was brilliant. It was really, really brilliant. So if you could, like just for a minute, just talk about like what it was like working on that particular track.
That one was fun. I hadn't actually listened to that song a lot before
Mm-hmm.
he gave me that sample. So I was making it from scratch. And I knew I wanted to have the choir from the beginning. So
Mm-hmm.
I picked out the choir from GarageBand. And when he said, I got angels all around me, it comes in quietly. And then
Mm-hmm.
when it says, I got angels, then it just comes in full blast. And I was really excited about that. But
Fire. Absolute fire. Next time you do something like that, just keep a fire extinguisher next to the computer so you're prepared so you don't burn the whole house down because that was absolute fire. It was really, really dope.
thank you.
But yeah, I'm super proud of you. This is you know, this has been awesome having you to join me on Instagram and stuff just to share, you know, because I'm a person who I think people sometimes see that like they think I post a lot, but compared to a lot of folks online, I'm actually not posting as much as I could be. And that's oftentimes because I do a lot of stuff like, you know, whether I'm working with you or like, you know, working with someone else teaching lessons and stuff online or just working on my own stuff. I'm not always getting to share it. So to be able to kind of share what we've been working on together and this amazing work that you've been doing has been a pleasure. And so I hope you had fun. Did you have fun?
I did have fun. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, you got a bunch of fans in the comments. People love what they heard.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Can I talk about the YouTube channel?
Yes, please tell them where they can find you, all of that good stuff.
So, my brother and I started a YouTube channel called 2 E's on the Keys. And it's a mix of our piano music, classical piano, and the beats that was just played. So, go follow, go subscribe to 2 E's on the Keys, and we also have an Instagram account just at 2 E's on the Keys. Go follow that for updates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and don't worry to everyone who's watching right now, because I know there's no link right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this video to my main timeline. And once it's saved there, I'll make sure I link to their Instagram channel. And then hopefully you should be able to easily find their YouTube channel from there. All right. So so I'll make sure I save this so that way you can come back and find the information there. Stan made himself some competition. Not even. Come on, Ethan. Come through.
Guy running the YouTube channel. So
Yeah. What's up, Ethan? How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see y'all. I'm so mad I didn't get to come out to the West Coast and see y'all like I usually do at least once a year or close to that, you know? But it's good to see you. I always hear you. I always hear you doing your twinkle fingers thing.